Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel. This is weird because this whole YouTube thing is new to me. Today's Sunday. I've forgotten the date. Yeah, but I've been stalling and I haven't gathered enough motivation to do this video. But I'm here today because, well, why not? I want to do this especially for my African girls. Emirates is very multicultural and very multi-ethnic or multiracial. I don't know if any of these are real words, but yes, they hire people of all skin tones and all nationalities, at least from what I know. But the truth of the matter is that since they started recruiting about a couple of years ago, they've only recruited from Arabic-speaking African countries and South Africa. So the rest of Africa, it hasn't been easy for us to get into Emirates. So a lot of us have to travel out of our country, and it makes it difficult. But the truth of the matter is that I don't think they are against us. They want to hire us, and so all we have to do is to put in more effort, because for a lot of African girls, all of this is new to us. We don't know where to start from. Trust me, I've been there. I was so confused in the beginning, but I watched a million YouTube videos to get the knowledge that I have now, and it became a hobby. Like if I saw an Emirates cabin crew YouTuber, I clicked. It was all I was watching for weeks and weeks before I finally got the courage to travel for the assessment day. So I don't know if this video is going to be titled how I passed my Emirates assessment day or my Emirates assessment day experience. I think it's going to be my experience because I can't speak for other people, and probably there are some small changes in other countries. I don't know. Yeah, so as you if you watched my previous videos, you know that I traveled from Ghana to South Africa for the Emirates recruitment event, and I specifically, you know, when you apply and you get the invitation, they send you a mail and give you options to what city you can attend in the country that you chose. So there were 3 cities that month in South Africa. There was Pretoria, there was Johannesburg, and there was Stellenbosch. And no, there was that was it. So I did my research and I just realized that Stellenbosch was a smaller town, and so I just assumed that there would be less people there and more white people. I don't know, this might sound weird, but the truth of the matter is I wanted to stand out, and so if I chose a city where there were more white people, I stand out because I'll be one of the very few black girls. My hair looks messy. And I was right. There were only about 30 people, and only 3 black girls, including myself, showed up. There was another blackish girl, but you know South Africa is very, they say that they have the whites, the black, and the colored. Apparently, if you're somewhere in between, then you are colored. So yeah, there was one other colored girl, but she wasn't particularly very black. So there was me and 2 other black, non-ambiguously black girls. I don't know, tell me, am I ambiguous? No, I'm black. So yeah. But for some reason, so what happened was, I in particular made it a point. I was living in Cape Town, and Stellenbosch is about an hour or 2 away from Cape Town. But you know what? I woke up very early, showered, dressed up, did my makeup, everything, and ordered on an Uber. It was very expensive. I've forgotten how much it was in rands, but in cities it was like 200 cedis, which is about how much is it's about $40, $45, $50. That's a lot of money, in my opinion, just for transportation. And yeah, I did it. I set off very early and I was the first to get there. When I got there, even the people that worked in the hotel weren't even sure. Some of them didn't even know there was a recruitment there. Yeah, but I knew, and I got there as early as possible. I went there and they showed me the conference room where the recruitment was supposed to happen. So when the recruiter came, she was very impressed. She was like, "Wow, you're first to get here." What did she say? That's very impressive. She shook my hand. I was like, yeah, I came early. So with that, I had already made such an impression on her already. Because of course she was going to remember me because she saw me first. And I was black. So yeah, I got there first and she was like, you know what? She has to set up the place so I should wait outside. And I did. I waited for a while before people started coming in. Yeah, so when it started, we all went inside and she welcomed us and gave a whole introductory speech. But yeah, it was more like a presentation. Showed us how life in Dubai is, how working for Emirates was, all of that. And then there was a whole video presentation. So I'm trying to tell you that during the whole presentation, you have to sit up straight. Your back should be straight. Okay, this is supposed to be my experience, right? So I sat up very straight, not stiff, but straight. I hope you understand. So and I watched this video where the lady said that yeah, every time you watch a video you are told to smile, but they don't actually tell you how much you have to smile. I'm telling you that, at least as for me. While she was talking, I realized that everybody around me was like this. Until she says something funny, then they will laugh, ha 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 ha, and then they go back to this. If I tell you that throughout the presentation, I was like this. And when she says something funny, then I go back to this. I didn't close my mouth. I was smiling throughout. And so when she asked for questions, I waited. A lot of people asked questions. There were some girls that wanted to be noticed so bad that they asked a gazillion questions. But as for me, I took my time. I waited, and somewhere in the middle, I raised my hand and I asked one question, just so she knows that I'm here. Like, just in case she forgot about me. I'm still here. And I forgot to mention, when I went there, when I entered the room, after I had waited outside, people entered first. And for some reason, nobody wanted to sit in the front row. I, wanting to make an impression on her, walked straight to the front and sat in the front row. So there was this other lady. She's now my friend. She had an eye problem and really couldn't see, but she was still shy to sit in front. So when I sat in front, she got the courage to come, and she was like, "Can I sit by you?" I was like, "Of course, let's sit in front." So we sat in front, and that's what she and I made it. Yeah, that's me just fast forward. And yeah, but yes, so I asked one simple question. I'd like to tell the question, but I'm gonna try again, and I don't want everybody to know the question I asked, but it was an intelligent one. Be authentic, be original, and ask a question that nobody thought of. And there's no stupid question, just ask. So I did. She answered the question, and she asked us to verify our emails. So we verified our emails, and then we were divided into two groups. So the first group was asked to stay, and the second group we waited outside. I was in the second group because my name, my surname starts with a letter, a further letter. So we waited outside, and then it was our turn to go inside. So apparently whilst we were inside, she came outside to paste the numbers. We were given numbers after we verified our email. My number was 24. It's not my lucky number, but well. Yeah, whilst we were inside, she came to paste the numbers of the people that had made it to the next round of the first group. Yeah, so we got inside, and then the assessment began. I don't want to make this video long, so I'm going to tell you the truth. I am going to stop here, and then I'll make a part 2 of this video of exactly how the assessment went into details, because I just came back from church. I'm hungry and I don't want to misinform you. So yeah, I'm gonna end here. That's all I have for you today, but make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the video. When you subscribe, you have to click the bell button so that you it's put on the notification, so that when I post the part 2, you get a notification, and then you can watch and learn. That reminds me, I am not an expert. This is just from my experience in the process. So take it with a grain of salt, with a pinch of salt. Yeah, and yeah, so I'll see you very soon. I'll give you all the details you need. Subscribe and like. Love you.